All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and I definitely had to get this out to y'all. For some reason, it seemed like the FBI is withholding the files, and Pam Bondi is losing her mind. Now, before we get to the video by Benny said we just got exclusive access to the Epstein files. Massive bombshell, FBI cover-up, Bill Clinton. Now, even before we get to it, I will pop this on screen. And this right here is coming by Colin Rugg on Twitter. He said, breaking. Attorney General Pam Bondi is launching an investigation after the FBI field office in New York allegedly withheld thousands of Epstein documents. Bondi says a source has come forward claiming the field office has thousands of pages of documents. I repeatedly questioned whether this was the full set of documents responsive to my request and was repeatedly assured by the FBI that we had received the full set of documents. Late yesterday, I learned from a source that the FBI field office in New York was in possession of thousands of pages of documents related to the investigation and indictment of Epstein. Despite my repeated requests, the FBI never disclosed the existence of these files. When you and I spoke yesterday, you were just a surprise as I was to learn this new information. So, and like I said, that bring me to this video of Benny saying that he got exclusive access to the Epstein files. Make sure y'all please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That way y'all can stay up to date with everything that's going on. Please let me know in the comment section that you did stay to the end, because it definitely helps get the video out there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this by Benny, and let's see what exclusive access to the Epstein files that he has. Let's go.
The people implicated are very powerful. It's a dark series of events, and obviously something that might implicate entire intelligence agencies. Very, very powerful state actors. This is something that clearly implicates our own federal government and Bureau of Prisons, our own FBI, and it's all coming to light. This is a live hand grenade, and ladies and gentlemen, the Trump administration has followed through on their promise to at least crack the door open a little bit on the dark Jeffrey Epstein saga. Pam Bondi telling our program days ago that the Jeffrey Epstein client list was sitting upon her desk.
Yep.
And that she was going to be releasing it. Well, influencers at the White House got a declassified binder by the order of Attorney General Pam Bondi and Director Kash Patel. That binder was sort of paraded out in front of everybody with no one being able to see what's inside of it.
Wow.
For quite some time. All we had was this interview from Alina Habba saying that the contents of this binder is going to send people to prison. But now the New York Post has up an article saying, here's what's on the Jeffrey Epstein list that the Trump DOJ is set to release later today. The list is called a disappointment. The sleuth's eager to find bombshell new evidence about the billionaire pedophile connection, prominent political business leaders. The source who has reviewed the files said the release spans more than 100 pages, including a list of contacts without further context. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten a hold of that list, and while we will leave it up to you to determine whether it is a disappointment, we can tell you that what's being released here is a very large redacted file, something that nobody wanted. And also flight logs that have been public for quite some time. These are large page redactions, ladies and gentlemen, inside of the binder, and kind of our worst fears, right? Giant black pages. And there's a reason, actually, why those pages are black, as Pam Bondi details here in a letter to Kash Patel. I'll read to you from it. Dear Director Patel, before you came into office, I requested the full and complete files of Jeffrey Epstein. In response to the request, I received approximately 200 pages of documents, which consisted primarily of flight logs, Epstein's list of contacts, and the victims' names and phone numbers. Now, all of these things we already have. Right? I just want to, the flight logs have been available since 2016 right here. This flight logs show Bill Clinton flew on sex offender's jet more than previously known. These are the flight logs that are cited here in this article. You can see the names and the numbers, Bill Clinton. Here, ladies and gentlemen, are the files that were released today. You can see the names, Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
Here are other times when Bill Clinton was listed right there. And here are other times when Clinton was listed. See, President William J. Clinton right there. Right? You can see where they're flying to.
Wow.
And here's another one. President Bill Clinton. You can see right there. Okay. So we've known about these flights, and we've known about Bill Clinton on the flight list. This was a revelation in 2016 that he flew on the jet 26 different times.
Boy.
Not a revelation today. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason why there wasn't any bombshell, new details or evidence out today, but also a reason why you shouldn't give up hope. Okay, so let's begin. I repeatedly questioned as to whether this was the full set of documents responsive to my request, was repeatedly assured by the FBI that we've received the full set of documents. Late yesterday, I learned from a source inside the FBI field office in New York, they were in possession of thousands of pages of documents related to the investigation and indictment of Epstein. Despite my repeated request, the FBI never disclosed the existence of these files. When you and I spoke yesterday, you were just as surprised as I was to learn of this information. By 8 a.m. tomorrow, I will deliver the full and complete Epstein files. The FBI will deliver the full and complete Epstein files to my office, including all records, documents, audio, video recordings, and materials related to Jeffrey Epstein and his clients regardless of how such information was obtained. There will be no withholdings or limitations to my or your access. The Department of Justice will ensure that the public disclosure of these files will be done in a manner to protect the privacy of the victims in accordance with the law. I have done my entire career as a prosecutor. I'm also directing you to conduct an immediate investigation as to why my order to the FBI was not followed. You will deliver me a comprehensive report of your findings proposed in the personnel action within 14 days. I appreciate your immediate attention to this matter. I know that we are both committed to transparency in the American people, and I look forward to continuing to serve our president and our country.
Salute to Pam Bondi, man, because you see Pam Bondi, like, she's doing her job. She's not playing around. She want the file. She don't want half of it. She don't want some of it. She want the entire thing. That's exactly what she want. We want everybody name that was on there. Because you got some people acting like they wasn't on that list. We see Bill Clinton was on there over 27 times. Reason why he panicking. Hillary Clinton is panicking. They know what time it is. But salute to Pam Bondi, because like I said, she's ordering cash potatoes. Hey, I want everything. I don't want some of it. I want video recordings. But they said they is going to, make sure that the victims don't get exposed or anything like that. But she want everything. Salute to Pam Bondi, man. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, what this states is what we've known for a very long time, which is that the FBI is in possession of a massive treasure trove of Jeffrey Epstein documents, videos, hard drives, evidence files that were marked insurance policy by Jeffrey Epstein himself in his own handwriting. We've never seen any photos. We've never seen any videos. We've never seen anything. Have they all been destroyed after all these years? I'm not sure, ladies and gentlemen. Jeffrey Epstein, obviously somebody who was killed in federal custody in 2 administrations ago, right? So there's been a lot of time to cover all of this up. Some members of Congress are not pleased with this, all right? One of them is Anna Paulina Luna. I know the task force were given or reviewed the Epstein documents being released today. A New York Post story just revealed the documents are simply Epstein's phone book. This is not what we or the American people asked for. Get us the information we asked for instead of leaking old info to the press.
There you go.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. That was Anna Paulina Luna. The Epstein list is going to be released and much more is coming. There's currently a war raging within. The resistance within will be beaten and the truth will be revealed. I'm proud of Pam Bondi and Kash Patel. Don't believe anybody who tries to sow discord or doubt, even some members of the Congress and those who you think are on our side. The information will be released directly to the people. Well, there you go. So it's kind of that this is the faction here. But the reality exists that the vast majority of what was released today is what's already available to the public. It has been available to the public for quite some time. Or is redacted.
See, and that's the thing right there. Pam Bondi don't want no old information. She don't want something that everybody already knows. She want the entire thing so the American people can see who was all, you know what I'm saying, like on this list. The flight log. She want everything. But yet, this right here, this ain't right here finna run away. It's just not. We need to see everything. I'm telling you, I got a feeling that we're going to be surprised by some names that's on there. Then again, we may not be surprised, but we do know that Bill Clinton is on there. Like, he probably been there more than anybody. But we are ready to see like other names, not no old information. We need new information. The reason why Pam Bondi is going off the way she's going off.
On use. And the reason for that is now detailed in the letter from Pam Bondi to Kash Patel. That, in fact, there is a lot of evidence, arguably the boatload of evidence, that is hiding at the FBI and hasn't been released. So, 2 quick addendums here and why you shouldn't lose hope. 1, we believe Pam Bondi. We know Pam Bondi. And we know, as a matter of fact, that she has a dead set to prosecute predators and pederasts.
Yep.
She made it the death penalty in the state of Florida to commit criminal acts against children. This is a woman who's on a mission. Will she be stopped, or has the evidence been destroyed? That's a big question, and a question that we sort of predicted here. Here's the hope. The hope is in this clip from Marsha Blackburn. Marsha Blackburn is a senator who's made this her life's mission to get all this evidence out there. Marsha Blackburn saying this is just one brick in the wall. This is one phase of a multi-phase release process that will hopefully bring about a much larger understanding of the clear and obvious intelligence op that was Jeffrey Epstein and what these evil people did. This is what we hope for. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's the full drama today. It was always going to be messy. It was always going to be a live grenade. And I back Kash and Pam Bondi.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do.
I believe in both of them. I believe Kash Patel and Pam Bondi is going to get the job done. So we still waiting, to see where it's wet. But we don't want no old information, man. We are sick of it. We don't want no old information. We want the information that we are looking for to come out. We need to know everything because, like I said before, the Biden administration wasn't going to put it out. That's why I'm glad they lost. That's why I said we dodged a bullet with Kamala Harris. There's no way in hell she would have released this or even tried to release anything or even talk about it. Here's more than I'm concerned, she probably been out there. You just never know. Or either not even that. Maybe her husband dug him off. Maybe he been out there.
I think they're going to do everything. I believe in them. I think they're going to eventually win. As Marjorie Taylor Greene says, there's a big battle going on right now.
Yep.
Right? The release of these files and the release of this information is going to destroy so many institutions and people, the FBI perhaps being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a vested interest in keeping it secret. Ladies and gentlemen, let not your heart be troubled. Here is Marsha Blackburn saying, hold on. This is what's going to happen. We're going to be doing this in phases. All right? And so we're going to hold out hope for that. And let's go.
Senator, you said you're going to release what you know. What can you tell us?
Yes, indeed, and I've been so pleased that AG Bondi and Director Patel have worked with me on this. As she said, we have to make certain that these victims, and it is over 250, that their names are redacted, they are protected. And Maria,
think about that, over 250. Over 250 victims. Let me take that back. I want to make sure I heard that right.
Can you tell us?
Yes, indeed, and I've been so pleased that AG Bondi and Director Patel have worked with me on this. As she said, we have to make certain that these victims, and it is over 250, that their names are redacted, they are protected. And Maria, this is going to be a phase 1 release in short order. I will have the hard copy in my hand. AG Bondi is responsible for what will be the public release on this.
I see.
She has worked diligently on this and so appreciative that we can begin to get this information, that we can begin to break apart what became a global human trafficking, sex trafficking ring, about $150 billion a year business. It is time to get some justice for these victims, for these women and children, and this will be a phase 1 release. There will be more to come.
Salute to Marsha Blackburn, man. Well, there we go right there, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. As more information released, make sure you have your notifications turned on. I will be dropping the news, but I definitely had to check this out by Benny when he was like, we just got the exclusive access to the Epstein files. So I definitely wanted to check that out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Like I said, as more information come out, I will keep y'all updated with everything. Please let me know in the comment section that you did stay to the end, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.